Who's seen sumo? Who's seen sumo before?
Yeah! Sumo! Yeah!
All right. So you've seen. I'm sure all of you've seen what sumo wrestlers wear, right? They're called a mawashi. If you can tell, they don't really cover a whole lot. So. So the mawashi is a long singular thing of cloth. This is what the mawashi looks like tied up. This is what it looks like rolled out. It's about 6-7 meters long. I'm going to show you all how it's tied.
So guys, when it comes to the mawashi, what you have to do is there's a couple of formats. First off, you have to keep it all up to your chest. Generally, depending on how much cloth you have, depends on how far you put it up. So, because Dustin's a very tall individual, he puts it up to his chin. Yep. So, next thing you know, you put it under and you wrap it around. Depending on how much cloth you have, it could be 2 to 3 times. 3, 4? Okay. And at the same time, you're tightening it. At the same time, you're tightening as much as possible. What you want to make sure is with the mawashi, it does not move. It does not fold. It does not fall, because this is the base of our wrestle and our sumo, and pretty much making sure that you can grab it and move it around and tussle with your opponent. So as you see, he's almost finishing up now. And then the best part is the squat. You want to tuck it all under the layers. And once you have it tucked in, nope, and now squat. That's where the wedgie part comes in. Now, what you see with Cornelius, he's wearing more traditional style where you don't really have tights or anything under it. That's just a more formal way to do it. As me and Dustin, we tend to like to wear our tights.
That's not 100% true. This guy normally doesn't normally goes traditional like me, but feeling a little shy today. So, all right. Anyway, so one of the most common drills sumo wrestlers do, and it's also part of the ceremony, is shikos, which is the sumo stomp. Yeah, straight up. So shiko, they're meant to build up leg strength, also promote flexibility, lower center of gravity, etc. Shikos is pretty much the main foundation for sumo. It's a lot of lower body strength. In pro stables, they would do upwards up to 1,000. Because I like showing mercy to my guys, we only do like 50. Anyway, next is Suriashi. Basically, it's the basic movement of sumo. What they do is they want to get as low as they can, and then try to shuffle from one side of the ring to the other. The idea is trying to stay low and also grounded, because some of these guys are really big, and you want to try staying as close to the ground as possible. You want to stay as close to the ground as possible, and not being more difficult to move around. Normally, the lower person wins. Not always, but it helps. Next, we got Butsukari. So one person is gonna be, in lack of a better term, the dummy. The other person is just gonna push them from one side of the ring to the other.
Knock it out.
Just to help toughen their bodies and better try to push them. Hold on, I'm gonna show off.
Okay, so he wants to show off a little bit. I'm a little injured, so. So you see the tightness of how he gets to the chest. That's what you want to do to your opponent. You want to get to your chest, keep your head straight in the chest, so that way they can't move your body. What you want to do next? Okay, so next. So when it comes to Mutawari, we're doing this to show how flexible that we are sumo wrestlers. So, go ahead.
As big some of these people are, sumo wrestlers are deceptively flexible on average. Not these guys, unfortunately.
Again, injured, that's why. So, you're gonna get to the ground as low as possible and literally just do a split. And as your partner is gonna keep you pushed to the ground, basically allowing you to stretch as much of your muscles as possible. Again, sumo, primarily leg muscles. A lot of people think it's upper body strength. All of your strength comes from knees. Trust me, I learned the hard way. I am more upper body strength. What you want to do next? Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna explain the rules of sumo, so y'all can step in the ring. Not quite yet. So the object of sumo is to either try to push them out of the ring, make them leave the ring, or make them touch the ground with anything but the soles of their feet. So you can grab the belt, try to leverage against them. Or you can't grab the knot. You can't grab the knot. You can't grab the back part of the belt or the front part. I'm not gonna touch you down there. Sorry.
So the way to put it, you're gonna grab right here. You're gonna grab and take control, because now you see how much of the body I'm able to move? That's mainly from that point of the muashi.
You can push people. You can't punch them. Can't kick them. You can trip them though. You obviously can't pull the hair. You can't. But yeah. So, all right. So
for those people who are into judo as well, this is a good platform for you as well.
All right, yeah, that's the basic rules. So, all right, so we'll do a quick little bout. Right. So they go into the chirichozu, which is basically showing how they're showing they don't have any weapons. They're saying they're just gonna have a clean, fair bout. Right. Now there's a little stare down. That's it. Deo sute matanash. And when we wait till both wrestlers put their fists to the mat, and then the ref calls takyoi, which roughly translates to spirit or go, and they'll just start wrestling. Yeah. They normally set up behind mata. So they're normally supposed to set up behind the line.
Ah, all right.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Try it again. Deo sute matanash. Akui. Nakota. Nakota. Right. Victory to Justin by Yurikiri. Both wrestlers go to their side of the line, bow to each other, right? And then the winner. All right. Now there are a lot of techniques you can do in sumo to win a match. So what you saw was Yurikiri, which is basically a frontal force out. There's also Oshidashi, which is force out but without grabbing the belt. So just push me. Yeah, get it. There's Uwate Nage, which is the outside belt throw. There's the Tsukidashi, which is basically attacking your opponent with hands.
So those who are familiar from E Honda from Street Fighter, this is what you'll see more often. Now, you can't directly aim for your opponent's throat, but if you slap contact and push up to the throat, that is allowed. But you can't directly aim for your opponent's throat. Alright, you want to do some practice or?
There's also those somewhat lame people who like to do what we call hatake komi, or for those big sumo fans out there who watch a lot of pro sumo, hinka.
Oh yeah, I know hinka.
It's also one of my personal pet peeves.
First off, I don't know if you want me to takyoi, but just show an example. So yes, what you basically saw is just him shifting his body weight and pushing him to the side. It was my first out I ever had.
Sucks, doesn't it? But yeah, there's roughly a total of 86 different winning techniques in sumo. Normally you'll see roughly 20 of them. I do not know all of those off the top of my head, nor do I use all of them. So, but yeah, I only do a couple of bouts.
Mike.
I figured 5. So you want to do 5? All right. So we're gonna do 5 bouts. We're gonna have them do formal way. Oop. I'll take it out. Want me to hold it for you? So yeah, jewelry. You definitely don't want to have your jewelry on if you're performing. All right. Yep. Bow. Hey. Okay. Yosh. All right. Yeah. So normally after every match you get like a small break, or you might rotate to the next individual.
In Pro Sumo, and they have 6 tournaments a year, and each tournament lasts 15 days. All the top rank wrestlers get one match a day. In the U.S., actually, in amateur sumo, we don't exactly have the time to do one a day, so we just do however many that's in a tournament.
So one thing about sumo is you notice that a lot of the matches are very, very fast, maybe minimum 5 to 6 seconds. The reason being is for us sumo wrestlers, the longer the bout goes, the more gas we get. Because a lot of times, you can go. Go ahead. No. I'll finish after this. You get ready. You like you was hyped, you was ready to go. Yee! Fuck you! Ooh. Nice. Please, round of applause. That's 1-1. We're gonna go 5 rounds. That's 2 so far. One more? Okay, one more. All right. Never mind, one more. You got anything to say? Okay.
So, sumo's actually done throughout the U.S. and actually a good chunk of the world. So there's anyone like interested in like giving sumo a shot. More than likely, there's sumo in your state or country. And in pro sumo, there's no weight classes, but in amateur / international sumo, there are weight divisions, but there's also open weight, which I'm personally a big fan of, because I like wrestling some of the bigger guys. Yeah. All right. So think we both got one more match in me. One more match in us.
Who's ready for a tiebreaker, boys and girls? Put those hands together for the tiebreaker. We're going 1-1. We got 1 more to go. We will see who the winner is.
Awesome. Yeah, that's tight. I got my money on Dustin. I gotta go against my rival, man. I gotta try to be better. Yes! This is allowed, by the way. As long as your hands do not touch the ground, both hands must touch the ground before the match starts. You can do this to psych yourself up, get into your opponent's head. Ooh. You got the belt, ready to go. Yeah. Give this man a round of applause too. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I gotta give it to this man. He has put his heart and soul into sumo, man. Like trying to get so many people involved into the sport. Now, he keeps doing this, but I'm so serious. If you are absolutely interested in the idea of joining sumo, please meet this man afterwards. He will give you as much information as possible to get you engaged into the sport. Thank you.
Alternatively, you can check us out on Florida. Check us out on Facebook by Florida Sumo Association, or check us out on Instagram with the same name. But yeah, thanks for having us.